Here we are, once again, back at the Golfinho. Lovely sunny day. I reckon they haven't had any rain since November. Although it's sunny, it's quite breezy and the sea's quite rough. We've just decided we've got to go back and get our sweatshirts. We're not really sure whether the mimosa's just starting or just finishing. Certainly not much sign of life yet in the fig trees. But this cactus has exceeded itself. It's a wonder the wind hasn't blown it over. Goes on forever. The lupins are just starting to come out. We're going up onto the cliffs towards the lighthouse steadily. When you do this you realise we're not getting any younger, are you? Pardon? She's not talking to me. Don't jump. It's much calmer today. The wind's dropped. It's obviously going to be a scorcher. Every year we come and expect the place to have fallen away into the sea. You can see how it erodes. But if we're perfectly honest, it isn't really noticeable as anything's disappeared. Still looks the same as 4 years ago. This is the Praia de Ana, which is about 100 yards or so from the hotel. Very sheltered. You can keep out of the wind any day down there. Now we've climbed a bit higher, you can see across the bay and the Mia Praia over there with the Montjuic Mountains behind them. I don't know whether we'll have the energy to walk along there. We used to do it quite frequently. Have to have a rest. Then we start about there and walk right along this beach. We reckon it's 2.5 miles. As far as the breakwater. This is actually where the river comes into the bay and you can't cross it. Beyond there is Alvor, Praia de Rocha, all a bit hazy this morning. Look a little bit like the rock roses, but I don't really know what they are. Well, this is the moonscape on top of the cliffs, all eroded away by rain and wind. Very pretty. The only trouble is you can't find your way across it. Are we lost? Hang on. Oh, we've just scrambled down there. I think we're over now. Heading for the lighthouse. Found some mimosa right on the edge of the cliff. No coffee here, not open.
Only beer.
Only beer. It's what's left of an old farmhouse. I think the animals are still around. Whether anybody lives in there, I don't know. Should think not. Our first sight of the lighthouse, standing right on the edge of the peninsula. There's a nice quiet little beach down there. The higher up you get, the better the view. See Lagos in the background. You can hardly see Pride of Russia, too misty. There aren't many fishing boats out. I suppose it's been a bit too rough. But perhaps they're having the weekend off, seeing as it's Saturday. One or two motor vans parked up by the lighthouse. Mainly German. See the steps leading down. I think there's 200 of. It's a bit rough coming back up, so we're not doing it. I used to walk across this bridge, but it always was a bit hairy, and I think they've knocked it down deliberately. A bit dangerous. You could jump it if you want to, Mrs.
Yeah, and you could.
Well, we've reached the far point, and now we can look along the coast towards Sagres. Porto de Mas first, which is down in that cove which you can't see. Then past the white cliffs is Los, and on to numerous villages before you get to Sagres. I think the best way to see the grottos is by boat. We shall have to risk it one of these days. This is a deep grotto. Make me dizzy standing on top. There's a nice beach. All you need is a helicopter to get in there. Perhaps this is what you need to get to the beach. Microlight. Well, we're very surprised because this is the campsite that was. They seem to have cleared it. There's nobody there. I don't know, there seems to be nobody here this year. Well, this is the gate into it and it's just simply closed. They must be going to build on the land because they've cleared it. Quite a bit of mimosa on this walk as usual. You think the acacia's been and gone, or been and going. Still plenty of blossom on this bit of the walk. Magnificent, isn't it, really? That's Porto de Mas. We're heading for the coffee shop. This is Pat Villa. She won the pool. That's the other view of it. Hiya Bernard, we're doing this just for you.
The light's not on, so I can't see it. Yes, this is for you, Bernard. Cheers.
Hot chocolate.
Bet you wish we were having a hot chocolate here today.
A few big breakers on the sea. And we're shooting into the sun. Well, we've had our siesta. Gotta walk back now. We're going back the inland route. Off you go then. Au revoir. I'm catching the bus. These look like soldiers and sailors, but they're not. Just similar colours. The almond blossoms pretty well finished, but just an odd clump here and there in the hollows. The apartments or hotel, whatever it is, still never seems to be any sign of life. One day. Keep right on to the end of the road. I think Pat's got an eye on another hacienda.
No, you can't see the sea.
No, I suppose not. Too far from the beach. Mind you, it's not bad. Plenty of room for the kids. They're still building this estate. Looks alright, but I'm not sure that we'd particularly like. I think Pat's deciding what she wants for dinner tonight. What's on the menu?
Well, you can have a touristic menu, super salad, bishopsdale pork steak, grilled or fried, pudding, fruit or coffee, mineral water, juice, beer or house wine. $17.50.
$17.50.
That's £6.
Not bad. Have to come here.
You can have pork chop with pineapple for $9.50.
Well, today we're going to take a few shots around the Gosh. Beautiful sunny day. Very quiet, not many people about yet. We've all gone to church. The old walls have been reconstructed. It's too magnificent. This river runs straight to the centre of the town and divides it from the main beach, which is over there, which is the Mia Praia. Plenty of sardines in the river. promenade that runs right along the length of the river. The boats that take you up to the grottos. Plenty of sardines about today. Bridge across to the marina's just opening. You have to cross this bridge to get to the near prayer, unless you go right round the road.
Busy waters today.
Yeah. He's got a big mast, hasn't he? I wonder why they were opening. The attraction of the marina is that there's a nice cafe there, and the Danish pastries and a cup of hot chocolate is still only less than £1. Marina's pretty full. The marina gardens have certainly grown since last year. Which one would you like?
I'm looking at the fish, not the boat.
Ah, it's a daft thing to do.
So I don't fancy any of it now, mine's gone.
Ah, well, I don't fancy any of them anyway. I'll have the money. This is the railway station. And there's the kids.
Yeah.
The area where all the motor vans used to park up has obviously come under construction now. Heaven knows who's going to occupy all these buildings. There's still one or two. And some more of the vans moved up here. Don't blame them. You know, the place is like a bomb site. It's a lovely sunny day today. It's not too hot. Thing is, there's a nice cooling breeze, so nothing too strong, but stops you getting too hot. We're going down onto the beach now. We decided it's better.
Down.
Ah, you're going the wrong way, as usual.
I'm not, I'm going to sit here.
Well then, kids, what do you think of this for a beach? Eh? That's the beach club from the Hotel de Lagos there. Look at that sun. No crabs though, I don't think. Lots of seashells. You know this is a nude bathing area, so get your clothes off.
Yeah, in a minute.
I got my camera.
Yes. Oh, she's...
Don't think we're going to walk any further. We're building up to it before we do the whole end. Are you going in for a swim? Anybody for tennis? Or maybe jet skiing? Or windsurfing? I've lost Pat. Can't see the Monchique Mountains today with the heat wave, but you can't see it a great deal. Well, we've walked as far as we can now. We've come back to the river. Unfortunately the sun's in the wrong place. It's always going to be in the wrong place, I think. Oh, this is it now. How do we cross the river? I can't swim. No bridge. We just got to walk all the way back to the marina, I suppose. It's quite a good view of the town from this side. outside in case you don't believe us. 25 degrees. Okay, we think that's a bit high because it's in the sun, but it is fairly warm. Oh dear. Looks like Daddy's fell through the roof. I'm only joking. Oh dear. I think that's the lady that fell through the roof. This is the Cilla Black statue, as they call it. What you brought me? Bring it me then, don't run away. Oh, they look exciting.
You won't be there much longer, lads. You'll be in the
Look
pot
at
boiling.
You've got a choice, apple or orange or lemon. No apple, I'm afraid. These shots are all in the back streets of Lagos. It's another hotel in the downtown Lagos. The rear door. Today we're going to the market. We travel along this well-defined path. It's like an obstacle course. And this is it.
Yeah, do you know?
Did you buy anything?
No. Rubbish.
Got it. It's supposed to be the old slave market. It's like they're dredging the mouth of the river. We're admiring the flowers on this development. We remember it being built. It looks really well established in the 4 years we've been coming here.
What have you got to say then?
I haven't got anything to say other than this is the line. Kit Kat. Bit windy, unfortunately. Well, we've had our coffee break. Now we're going to walk along the beach to the breakwater. It's somewhere up there. Windy, but it's a very warm wind. Going straight from the east. Few breakers this morning. Not so many shells with the rough weather. Yeah, we've reached the breakwater, siesta time. Get some shelter from the wind here, behind these huge granite blocks. That's where we've walked from. We're on top of the barrier. It's peaceful. Very windy on top. We found the mimosa. Quite a big clump of it just here. Over there is one of the older irrigation wells with a wheel which used to distribute the water onto the field. Sea's even rougher now. Tide's in. So we're nearly home.